All right, and I am live, and hopefully y'all can hear me okay. Do me a favor, and some of y'all are on now. Let me know you can hear me. You can hear me okay, and I'm not just talking and only hearing myself talk. So let me know if you can hear me, and hopefully I'm coming through. Okay, so just put in the chat that you can hear me, and because I want to just make certain that I can be heard. Because if not, I might have to. I didn't want to have to stop and start all over again, but I may have to stop and start all over again if no one can hear what I'm saying. Let me give you a minute to do that, and and while I check something out on my end, so come on in, come on in, and like I said, let me know if you can hear me. I'm gonna pull up something on over here also to see if I can hear myself. I'm not certain. I don't have the microphone on. I'm not doing all that. So hopefully, though, this is not indicated that can't nobody hear me and what I'm saying. So let me know. Let me do this. I'm not certain. Okay, I can be heard. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, all right. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. I'm gonna make this quick live about Good Friday. Four quick thoughts of Good Friday. An invitation for you all to join us later today. It's something I'm so excited about. So yeah, I'm so excited. So let people know, let others know that we're on, that we're here, we're live, and it's going to be just a quick hit, and get back to whatever you're doing, and hopefully again be able to join us. But today is Good Friday, you all, and for what it is worth, this is a day in which we celebrate and represent. We remember that is what Jesus did for not just for Christians; He did it for the world. He offered to the entire world, and then those who decide to follow Him have taken Him up on His offer that He made to the entire world. But He did it for everyone, and that's what this day represents. And so I'm so excited about today. Excited about again what this day represents. It four things that I think just stand out when I think about this day. As a matter of fact, let me do one other thing, and that is I'm gonna put, so if anybody makes any comments, you be able to see the comments. Good morning, Kevin Bonner. Be able to see the comments right there. If we're talking that way, with I share these four quick thoughts, you all can see them right there. Number one, the first quick thought about today, you all, is the fact that Good Friday represents our greatest obstacles. That's what Good Friday represents, our greatest obstacles. What do I mean by that? Well, it's the worst in us that separates us from God, and it's the worst in us that has to die because there are consequences for whatever we do. Every decision we make, you all, well, first of all, choices lead to decisions. We have choices, and once you look at the choices, you make a decision. Once you make a decision, then what happens? Then there are consequences. Consequences could be good. Consequences could be not so good. But there are consequences for whatever decisions that we make. And quite honestly, you all, the worst part of us, the part of us that is the sinful nature, the part of us that hurts other people, the part of us that turned against God, that is you all, the worst part of us, and that's all of us. All of us are prone to that, and so Good Friday represents our greatest obstacles as we see what happened on the cross of Calvary. Our greatest obstacle was right there, because there are consequences, and the death of Jesus represents the consequence for decisions that we make. But then Good Friday also represents, you all, our greatest opportunities. Yeah, it's not just the obstacles that are seen in Good Friday, but our greatest opportunities are seen in Good Friday also. And so that's why you can keep the faith because of what Jesus did for us, you all. Then we keep the faith and give that worst to Jesus. Our greatest obstacle is the worst part of us. The greatest opportunity is we can give that worst part to Jesus because he can take it, he can handle it and do with it what we never could do with it. He can handle, we cannot handle. He made the spiritual exchange. The great exchange was made when he died for us. So he said, give me your worst, I give you my best. Give me your sin, I give you my salvation. Give me, the wretchedness, I give you my righteousness. And that was the exchange that he made for us and on the cross. So it's our greatest obstacles that are represented on Good Friday, but our greatest opportunity is also represented on Good Friday, because now we have an opportunity, you all, to truly, truly, truly live our best life because of him. I'm not living my best life because of the money moves I'm making, all that. I'm living my best life because of him. But then Good Friday, thought number three, represents, you all, our greatest tragedy. Yeah, that's what this day represents also, our greatest tragedy. All have sinned, you all, and come short of God's glory. And so that's one of the reasons why Jesus paid it all for us, because the tragedy of the decisions that we made. Remember, every choice leads to a decision, and then every decision leads to a consequence. And that's just life in general. That's not just church life or spiritual life. That's life in general. And so our greatest tragedy is represented on Good Friday as well, because of decisions that we've made, and things that absent what Jesus did, we would have to live with it. We would have to bear the brunt of it. And sometimes people say only God, and I'm not judging anybody, but sometimes people say only God can judge me. But let's be honest. You really don't want that. That's not, it sounds cute, but I tell the church, that the people that God allows me to pastor, I'm not even gonna say my people, they his people, but the people God blessed me to pastor, is somebody can upset you and you can appeal to God, right? You can appeal to him about what someone does to you. But if God's upset with you, who you going to appeal to? There is no appellate court. God has no God. So there's no one else you can go to and say, look, God's upset with me. You help me with God. Again, someone's upset with you, you can go to God about it. But if God's upset with you, where you going to go? So it represents our greatest tragedy. But then fourthly, Good Friday represents our greatest triumph. Oh, yes, 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 yes. So it's not just our greatest, you all, obstacle and opportunity, not just our greatest tragedy, but Good Friday also represents our greatest triumph. And that is the whole reason why we know it as Good Friday. This day represents the day that is representative of the day that Jesus would have died. And we can get into, some people say, well, how you get 3 days from a Friday to a Sunday and all that. Well, yeah, I trust me, I understand that, and you could just call it a good Wednesday night if you wanted to, or good Thursday morning, whatever. But Friday's the day is represented, so we do that because he really did die. That history shows us that. But it's our greatest triumph, though, you all, because Friday was the day when he died to pay for us because of our decisions and the consequences we were faced with. Then Jesus paid the price. Sunday was the day he got up again with all power in his hands. And when you look at and which allows us to be saved and to be able to walk with him and enjoy the benefits that we otherwise, based on our consequences, would never been able to experience and receive. So when you look at Sunday and him getting up again, then you look back at Friday, and Friday becomes Good Friday, not Black Friday, not Bad Friday, not Death Friday, not Dark Friday. It becomes Good Friday because of Sunday and what he did on Sunday. So Good Friday represents our greatest triumph, because in him, thanks be to God, who gives us the victory. In him we triumph. He won the victory. He fought for it. And know what he did? He hands it to us. And so, and those are the best fights, right? The best fights when someone else does the fighting and then give you the title belt, give you the spoils of the victory. And that's my grandson trying to be funny. And he gonna experience a tragedy in a second. He just messing with me in my life right now. No, I love him, that's what it is, you all. And I just want to do that quick hit and to help us understand why we do what we do on Friday, and why Friday is Good Friday that is, and why it's significant. And then I would be wrong if I didn't invite you all out, on this Good Friday, to meet us at 439 Bohland in Bellwood. We World Deliverance Christian Center, New Life Today with Bishop Pam Lawrence, as well as Empowerment Church with Pastor Teddy Matthews. We'll be out there, you all, starting at 5 p.m. today. The weather is getting warmer. Isn't it amazing? Usually, as the day goes on, the weather gets colder, regardless of the time of year. It usually gets a little cooler. But on this day, the weather's going to get warmer, and we're going to do a parade where someone's going to carry the cross that represents the cross of Jesus. Not a little bitty cross, big old cross, going to carry a cross through the streets of Bellwood, which is going to be indicative, watch this, indicative of our greatest obstacle, our greatest opportunity, our greatest tragedy, and our greatest triumph, all marching through the streets of Bellwood today to bring us face to face with our obstacles and opportunities and tragedy, and thank God, our triumph as well. We're going to conclude this parade through the streets by coming back to the place of worship. Wear your mask. We'll be outdoors, social distancing, and we have a stage that's going to be there, and some singing and a praise dance and some words of encouragement from the pastors who be there. I mentioned earlier, we've invited public officials to come and give some words also. And I know there's a lot of things going on in the community, but we encourage you to come on by and join us here at 5 to 6:30 p.m. today. We encourage you to come on by, and you will, I believe, be impacted. It will be, remember, choices lead to decisions, which lead to consequences. The consequence of coming out today, I think, will be life-changing and impactful, because you made the decision to join us for a little while today. And yeah, there are choices, but I'm hoping that you decide to make your way 439 Bohland Avenue in Bellwood, Illinois, as we remember what Jesus did, not just for the Christians. He did it for the world. He did it for the world. He didn't just die for Christians, but those who decide to follow him are those who have accepted what he did. So that's all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for your time. Share this. Let other people know. Again, these 4 quick hits, 4 quick thoughts on Good Friday. Invite them out also to be there with you and with us. And if you make it today, we hope you do. I don't have a mask on, but hope you see me. Just give me a wave, a fist bump, an air hug, or something like that, and let me know that you decided to come on out, perhaps because you saw this live or someone invited you out. Appreciate you. See you later. And this is why we can say Happy Good Friday. Peace.